You know who's intelligent? Our next guest, okay?
Yes.
And maybe he saw it. Elliott Silverstein is joining us from CAA this morning. Good morning, Elliott. Did you find the hidden tiger in that? Were you able to see it?
Not able to see that, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, okay.
Yourself blessed for that.
Yeah.
Elliott, let's get into this. We've all been hearing about the slew of car thefts in the GTA. We want to know what we can do to protect our vehicles. Thank you so much for being here. We know you're with CAA, so you can help us. The first things first, on a Friday, this is an easy way to remember the name of this. You might need a Faraday box or pouch. What is that? You said it's an anti-theft device?
Yes. So really, when it comes to vehicle thefts, Faraday boxes is a device that will actually block out signals. So it's really important when if you're trying to protect yourself at home, to have that put your valuables in there so that it's one extra measure to try and deter theft.
Up next, you say park your car protectively. How so? What does that mean?
So there's a couple of ways to do that because, again, people live in different areas. You may have to park on the street. You may be able to park in a garage. But, try and keep your vehicle in a well-lit area. Try and garage it if you can. Even install a home camera if you're able to. But make sure you lock your doors. And most importantly, anywhere you go, make sure there's no valuables that's visible in your car, documents, personal goods, and so forth.
Elliott, you say make sure you have an immobilizer. What does that mean?
So there's an immobilizer is in a lot of different vehicles these days, and it's a security device that's built in that only allows the vehicle to start its engine when the correct key is present. And having that in there is an additional layer to prevent a vehicle theft. Again, there are situations where things can be worked around, but the more that we can deter, the better it is.
Okay, you also talk about the tracking devices, which you think, like, if it's stolen, what's the point? But I guess sometimes it does help police pinpoint where it's going, right?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of times where people realize very quickly their vehicle has been stolen, and having a GPS device in your vehicle can help track at least, a certain whereabout or a certain direction in which it's headed. And, again, there have been many times where people have been able to find their cars shortly after they've been stolen.
Elliott, this one seems obvious, but people still don't lock their doors or close up the windows.
Right, exactly. Like, a lot of times people forget to do that. I mean, we talk about that a lot, is making sure your vehicle is fully locked. I mean, whether it be a sunroof, side windows, even the doors. I mean, it's just take that extra time, take that 30 seconds to walk around your car, make sure everything is locked and everything is concealed if you have something in your car, because you're not providing the attraction for the vehicle to be stolen. And really, you want to avoid that from happening, because the last thing you want to do is to be calling police or your insurance to really say my vehicle's been stolen and what do I do next?
It's true, like a sunroof with the warmer temps. You think if I leave it open a crack to let some air out, but it helps them get in, I imagine.
Sometimes people do that, right? They run in back in the house real quick, and that's all it takes, a couple of minutes, right, Elliott?
It's a moment lost. I mean, really, what happens is that you go inside your porch for 15 seconds, and somebody is capitalizing on that crime of opportunity, and then you have your vehicle stolen, and then you're trying to figure out where my insurance is, what my vehicle license plate is, and then you're having to do a lot more legwork. So really, it is critical that you take the precautions and really don't leave your vehicle idle for any period of time, because the risks are far too great.
Yeah, and you also say, like, if you're lucky enough to have that garage, obviously put them in there, or put the car that's of lesser value on the driveway, because if they're casing an area or a neighborhood, it's easy for them to say, okay, well, that's one we could use, and that one I'd like to take. So just do what you can, common sense wise, and I'm sure it will help a lot of people. We hope so anyway. Thanks so much, Elliott. Where do we find more?
You can find more information by going to caasco.com, and there's more information on all our tips and information for consumers.
Appreciate you, Elliott. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.